We're in Savannah, Georgia at one of America's most iconic restaurants. The building is 250 years old, 13 separate dining rooms, and folks that travel from all over for the shrimp and grits, fried chicken, and service that is unmatched. Enjoy the Olde Pink House.
The Olde Pink House is, gosh, it is a treasure. It is a treat. It's a privilege to be a part of it. It's a home that was built in 1771, so this year we turned 250 years old. It's been a restaurant since the 1920s, so we're coming up on 100 years as a restaurant.
How long you been in Savannah?
I've been in Savannah 52 years.
52 years. What does the Olde Pink House mean to this town?
Well, what it means is it's the most sacred place to come.
Right.
I think one of the really special things about the Pink House is that even though I am treated like a queen, because I'm here about 5 times a week, they are equally welcoming to out-of-town people.
Yep.
They're asking where you're from, and they're making suggestions.
The epitome of Southern hospitality.
Exactly.
Is that what this place
Exactly.
We have 13 different dining rooms. So as you approach the front of the building, you're going to see this beautiful portico, and you'll literally put your hand on the original front door of this home from 250 years ago.
What's your favorite dining room of all of them?
Oh, I like the basement. They've renovated most of the restaurant except for that downtown bar area.
Yeah.
And if you remember back in the old days, it's kind of dark, and people would make deals down there. But
Right.
it's really a cozy place, and everybody wants to go down there now.
You can drop in on lunch or dinner and just get a seat in, as opposed to trying to wait on reservations.
Yeah.
And so it's an easy way to kind of get in and enjoy the experience.
That's where locals come in. That's the front door to them. They walk right down there first, and they listen to some music, have themselves a drink, and then they come upstairs to whatever dining room they choose. When you're in the South and you're on the coast, you got to eat the South and you got to eat the coast. So we want to make sure we represent this region incredibly well. So what you see on our menus are things that we can source locally out of the waters just off our coast here. If you're fishing off the coast here, we know you.
So what do you tell somebody if they're coming to the Olde Pink House? They've been hearing about it. What do you tell them to order? What do you tell them about the night when they're coming over here?
See, I always tell them order the scored flounder. I mean, that's always been my favorite.
That's a spectacular dish, right?
It is
and
wonderful.
Unique.
It is.
Right?
We have our own brand of very rich, flavorful cuisine with lots of spices and sauces, and it's full of flavor and flair, much like the South is. We've been so fortunate to partner with some pretty awesome distilleries around the country, and you can sit with their master distiller and you can literally blend your own bourbon by the barrel. You can only get it here. So it's our own Woodford personal selection. We do the same thing with our tequila that comes from Herradura, and our rye whiskey that's from Whistle Pig. We do the same thing with our rum from Papa's Pilar down in Key West. It's a lot of fun. It's very humbling when people stand in line for what you do. And I make sure that we never take that for granted. You know, we come here every day thinking, okay, great, how can we make sure the flounder's spot on? You know, how can I make sure that the Woodford Mule cocktail is served in that copper julep cup? And the details are where the success is.
Would you say there's no copying?
There's no copy in the Pink House. You can't do it.
Right.
I don't care.
We have people come from far and wide, but I tell you, it's so special to me that happens, but it's equally as special to me that our neighbors dine with us. That's very important. If your neighbors believe in you, then that's the most important thing, because the word will travel from there.